Hello, hello, hi! This is RinoaIlian, I'm here, I'm alive and I'm online, and so are my girls, but only Kurami is here with me. Wanna say hi? Hi! See, she's looking more to you in the eyes. She's still very not much a camera person, but she's here. Yeah. Anyhow, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow on Twitch, if not for me, for her at the very least. And yeah, you can also find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever is your cup of tea, everything is on the table. Damn it, my headset is a little bit loud. To be fair, Final Fantasy VII is a little bit low, the crazy score. Still don't know if it... I mean, I listen to some parts sound well, some parts doesn't sound very well in the live streams. I'm not sure, people, I do what I can, but I'm one person. I mean, we have a very silent moderator, but that's at the very least that. Hey, she wants me to play with her toy, her favorite toy, a very dead bear. No, I'm not kidding, it's not a teddy bear, it's more like a carpet bear. I don't know why, this is what made her so happy. She is so happy with that bear. Anyways, yeah. Have I said everything? I think so. Yeah, well, this is Chill Genshin Monday. And Kirara is not chill at all, as you can probably hear from her whining here. Well, it is what it is. She will be playing on the side with me, I guess, until she gets tired. Which I don't know when it's gonna be. But it's fine. We're gonna be fine. Other than that, yeah, I wanted to like watch the trailer for this 5.6 people. Okay, that's gonna be tomorrow, if I believe correctly. Yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow. But I guess the event is not gonna appear like right away. I'm not sure. In any case, we're gonna play the event until next Monday. Bear with me. Usually, most of the time, the events are not really like right away. Lala, sorry. And my stomach is a little bit upset. And and the second thing is that I mean, I always stream on Mondays because originally this was supposed to be on Tuesdays, but then again we began with my PlayStation 4, and for the PlayStation 4 the downloading is way too slow. To be fair, this is faster, but it's not always there for 10 o'clock or 9 p.m. 30, which is what I do now in between weekdays. Sorry, that's an alarm. Again, even though I always said stop and not snooze, but clearly it's playing games with me. Anyways, let's just get started. So we're gonna react to the video first. Let me see, let me just change the screen. I put the intro of the game because it sounds calm, unlike Kurami. Very uncalm, not very demure, damn it. Come on, girlie, get it together. You have to get it together. Come on. Come on. Anyways. It's a little bit scary. I'm with one hand petting her, but with the other hand I have these. She doesn't get scared about this. But I would be scared! Not because I would ever touch her, but because I'm a danger to myself with this stick. Let me just put it away, because it does freak me out. Anyways, you should be scared of me with the stick, darling. Like, you never know. Oh, okay, so it is where I left it. Oh, damn it, that's why I needed the stick. We need to switch. We need to switch. So I put the, like, original, like, trailer that it's on the Genshin Impact YouTube channel. So this is what we're gonna watch. At the very least, because I haven't watched it, people. Oh, not officially. I just know. Ah, don't get there. Wait, did I press the button right? I'm not sure if my face is there. I think so. Yeah, it is there. Oh my god, wait. Okay. Gonna put this away. The stick for the moment at the very least. And let me just see. Yeah, my face is there. Okay. Well, let's watch the trailer. I mean, why not? It's in Japanese, I love it.
よかったでしょ旅人いらっしゃい シバルマラン A ランドファミリーに加わる準備はできた？グルメ系永遠に出てくるみたいな超豪華なご飯も欲しいぜ。
楊選手、準備ができたようですね。それではホテルドゥボール特別料理対決開始。
カトラリーの準備も完了。
I still have questions. Why does she have a tail? Why does she have a tail? Why? I mean, cool, but why? It creeps me out a little bit. It doesn't
とにか
have...
くそこのレストランからナタ産の野菜を至急調達したいと依頼を受けて僕とイファが来ることになったんだ。俺は付き添いでな。
I'm the responsible adult. Oh, by the way, his voice in Japanese. Oh my god, sorry. I'm so sorry. I guess I'm a sucker for anime in general, so
さあ行くぞ。
hearing the
おっと逃がすかよ。
月始めの3日間、飛行物を連れて外出してはいけないらしい。
参ったな。
ここは昔レムリア時代に建てられた公衆浴場で、確かモデストの秘典に書いてあったような気がするわ。
真の偉大なり蛮族滅びよ。
I thought we were done with that storyline. Well,
固有
gracefully
の時
not.
代の謎の遺物。それに俺がフォンテーヌに来た理由を合わせて考えれば、例の密輸事件の捜査を逃れたものかもしれない。
僕の師匠にして母の黄金レインドットさ。彼女が僕をモンドに向かわせた時、ある大きな課題を与えたんだ。世界の真相を探せというね。
なんで街の中に魔物がいるんだ？想像してたよりも状況がひどいみたい。
また敵が来るぞ。
Nice.
本件の被告人セピロス騎士団調査小隊隊長アルベド。
何をしたんだ？殺人事件？ホムンクルスが暴走して理性を失い他者を傷つける狂気的な行動に走る。
魔女会と正式な会談を行うことを願ってるんだ。
What the fuck?
あら、そんな勇気のある子がまだモンドにいたの？
Are they supposed to be the Mexican?
天地が逆さになった時、人は世界の本質を知る。なら盤面が逆さになったら。
Oh damn, that's gonna be so cool. Oh my lord. Sorry. Also a sucker for chess. Oh
なぜ
damn.
罪のない人を。
どうしてこんなことに？ヴィレットが襲撃にあって。
これはレムリアが戦争のために用意した薬物なのよ。人体研究という課題を諦めたことは一度もない。
Somebody touch my
法律にのっ
roulette.
とり被告人アルベドを殺人および死体遺棄で有罪とする。今も近くから聞こえるよ。
That's close.
なんだ、バルバトスか？
ファルカ？
Paralogism. Okay. Damn. Okay, so much. Wait, this is so much. I feel that I need multiple watches to really get everything that I just saw. Okay. My lord, wait, give me 1 second to compose myself. Oh, first of all, let me switch the camera again because we're gonna switch back to the games and I just don't know if there's any sensitive information in our way back. But damn, okay, that's just damn, so much drama. It's so crazy. Okay. Yeah, I saw the, like, oh my god, wait, by the way, the YouTube channel just did Final Fantasy X and I'm like, damn, okay, interesting. Like, usually they, like, I don't know, the guy used to play, like, Resident Evil, and that's why I watched. I watch mostly the informational ones, like the 50 facts about and stuff like that. It's fun stuff. Anyways, Wow, okay, I don't know how to make sense of all of this, but, okay, so, I mean, I feel that, okay, I don't know how high the stakes are gonna be if things like, I feel that, I don't know, it might be more powerful if we don't get to see a redemption, like, of Mondstadt and Albedo in this patch. Like, I hope that they just don't they don't fix it all on the 5.6. I don't know, like within the story, just for the drama, because like we had Hu Tao dying like in one of the events, and it's like, yeah, you know she can die, you spend most of your private gems already in a Hu Tao, so I feel that it's pretty much like a safe bet to say she ain't gonna die unless you're gonna have like a major update and she's gonna be a ghost or something. I don't know, like that have to be something crazy like that. In terms of Albedo, I don't know, like do we have anyone that it's like so far removed from society that they're like someone that they're chasing after? Okay, maybe Child, perhaps in some places. Well, I don't think that he's safe from his sentence in Fontaine. I don't know, maybe he is. I don't remember. Does he get forgiven at the end? I mean, I don't know. I mean, he still just escaped from jail, you know, and still breaking the rules. Anyways, I don't know, and I wouldn't care that much, I guess. But yeah, like having Albedo like being a runaway forever from Mondstadt, I don't know. It sounds plausible, but also I feel that they're gonna fix this some way somehow, a whole confusion. I don't think that Albedo is actually evil, but then again, his mother is not. His mother has a very horrible record. Like, if you have the monsters that are like in Mondstadt, in all over Tivat, that are like the wolf things, those things were made by Reindottir? I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name. I cannot even pronounce Hexindrel properly without like stumbling and thinking, wait, how's it spelled? I don't remember. I don't even know if I did it right. Anyways, but okay, that is a great. Oh, the stabbing of Nubilek. Who stabbed Nubilek? Who do we have to persecute? Like for my little dragon boy, damn it. Not even little. Like my big boy. No, that sounds so wrong. Anyways, nobody touches my Nubilet, damn it. Whoever did it, we're gonna go after them. I don't know. Who would stab Nubilet? Also, well, having natlan characters in Fontaine is actually fun. That's a nice touch. Now that they can go out, it's their first time, like, getting out of the, like, seeing Natlanese and our Natlan, like, characters that we can now use, like, in Fontaine, so that's nice. But damn it, I don't know about the chef Escoffier. What I like is that they chose actually like one of the most famous, like I didn't know this, so don't think that I'm that knowledgeable. But one of the most famous like chefs in the history of like French cuisine was a guy named, I think, Gustave Escoffier. I don't know. Get me wrong with the first name, but the last name is Escoffier, which is actually very nice. And honestly, one of the few names that I did recognize as French, although it's a last name, it's not a first name, so I don't know. Do we know if we're calling her by her last name? It's not a bad thing, but it's a weird thing if it's a first name, although I'm okay with it. It's fine. I mean, Chevreuse is already like too much for me, but that's okay. We found out that it's a town in France. So anyways, I don't know about the tail though. I don't know what to make of her tail. What the heck is her tail? Why do we need a tail? It's already... Okay, we already have too many characters that are like half animals, which begs the question of why. Some you can understand why. Some are not animals, but they look or like arrange their hairdo to look like animals. I'm calling you out, Dia and Kaching. Like, yes, I'm looking at you directly in the eye and telling you, you're just faking it with the ears. Same as me, to be fair. But but it's not real, people. Like, you see this and you know that it's not real. But those ones, you're like, is it? Is it not? At least they don't have tails. So you know it's not. Then again, like, you have Sucrose, you can't... I don't know what she is. And she apparently gets not very open about it, about her ears. What the heck are the ears? I don't know. Maybe if they just explain that it's like an alchemy accident, that would explain a lot, I guess. But you know, like, who do we not have explanations for? Baresa, I don't know, maybe because I haven't done her story, I don't know why Baresa is half cow, half girl. What's her name? The most confusing of them all, way before like Fontaine was released, but her character was teased, was what's her name? What's her name? The one that it's half. Oh my god, half fairy. What's the name of those fairies? Oh my god, and like, can they even be called fairies? Oh my god, wait, I need to go in. Let's go into the game. I'll talk more about it. But you know what I mean. There's so much to unpack in this. Oh my god, in this trailer. It's just so much. It's so much, and I'm so happy. Oh, the chest is amazing. The chest looks gorgeous. I just can't wait for that. For this Albedo story, I feel that I like to have more of Albedo story because we got. Wait, this is gonna be a permanent story event, or I guess so, right? Because it's part of the update. I don't know what's gonna be. I guess the Scofia thing is gonna be an event, like and the rest is gonna be. Oh my god, I don't know. I need to check on that. Anyways, yeah, those are my thoughts on the trailer. Like my very, like, you know, mixed eggs things. How do you say that? Oh my god, when they're scrambled eggs thoughts. But those are my scrambled egg thoughts. That, yeah, they're mine, and nobody can say that they're not. But yeah, that's about it. So let's move on to the actual gameplay of tonight. I guess I'm gonna do Furina's Storyquest. I guess also that I'm gonna divide it into two. That's why I took a little bit of time with the reacting of this video, so we can do half of the Furina Storyquest today and the other half that. Oh my god, wait, no, the event. We're gonna see. Just bear with me. Let's just start the game. Because now I thought that, oh no, damn it, it's 5.6 next time, so maybe we won't have time to play Furina. So let's do as much as we can. Wait, oh my god, my face is not there. I bet yeah, anything that's not there. Wait for it. There we go. Okay. Hey, by the way, those were my last. There. Okay,
what a
perfect.
surprise! A letter from Mualani!
Wait, is it already?
Says, the people of the springs are hosting a music festival? Well, that sounds fun! Let's go check it out!
Wait, right away? Ah, no, okay, well, this is... Wait, I thought that this was already out. Oh, it was this? I don't know. Oh, well, there's a gift. Oh, damn it. Furina can wait. Furina can wait. But I want to know. Oh, but if there's a story quest. Oh my god, if there's a story with Furina. Oh my god. Ah! This is so hard to choose. Okay, people. I need to choose quickly. If we do two Genshin, I already did the posts for this week. You know how long it took me, because when it's the end of the month, I need to make the next month for the stuff that it's not like the weekly stuff. You know, the monthly stuff, I do it in advance too. It took forever. It takes okay, not took forever, but it took around 4 hours to complete all those tasks completely and fine and like just precisely okay. So. This hurts. This hurts. If there is a story on freaking Furina, because we saw the Scofia and there was Furina on the festival. No. We're gonna do the Furina because there's so much that gets like freaking spoiled and I can't wait anymore. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do the Furina story until today, and perhaps we're gonna have. But if the servers are going for maintenance tomorrow, I'm gonna see. But we're gonna have a part 2 Chill Genshin. I don't know where in the week. Hi Instagram and do the Furina. Thank you so much. You know, I was thinking, oh, like, damn it. Hi, how are you doing? Let's do the Furina because damn it, there's gonna be so much spoilers. I don't know. I just can't. I can't with the spoilers anymore. Okay, so little reminder, Furina, last time we saw her, the end of the story quest, she stopped being the Hydro Archon altogether. Like, well, she just, like, whatever the part inside her that was a actual real Hydro Archon, morto. Like, so she was released to be a human being, and she just renounced of like anything to do with it, like the ruling of Fontaine, and everything got, well, taken by Nubilet. So now he's the ruler of Fontaine in certain terms, like they won't call him King Nubilet. They're like, he's a chief justice, so he's really just the last one who has the last say of anything. So in any case, Furina, like what Nubilet, what he tells you is that she just left, and that he's gonna make sure that she has all the arrangements to live her normal life as a human being, because that's what she wants, because she deserves it. 500 years of pretending to be the Hydro Archon when the Hydro Archon was like kind of also her, but hiding inside her. It's a difficult thing to go into. Sorry for the spoilers if you haven't. I'm so sorry, I should have said like spoiler alert. But anyways, but yeah. I found out very horribly too, so in any case, if you see me in Fontaine, it's because we already did this, people. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Okay, moving on, but this is the story of Furina. Okay, Little Oceanid, okay. Okay, one day you and Paimon arrive at the adventure. Okay, so we're gonna go to the adventures. Okay, wait, we're not that far. Let's walk it. Why not? Not gonna walk with Furina because that'd be weird. Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Imagine seeing the Count Chiori just like skipping the staircase on a random Tuesday afternoon. Well, Monday afternoon. Okay.
Hey, Catherine, it's us. Got any new commissions? Specifically one with a huge more attack, perhaps?
You didn't have to be so direct. The more lucrative, the better. I didn't have to be so direct.
Paimon's just being enthusiastic. We're old friends now, she gets it.
Oh, she's a machine, though.
It's always a pleasure to see our two most avid adventurers again. Looking for the next challenge, I see. Actually, we do in fact have a rather urgent commission that is still open. Having read the details, however, I don't believe you'd consider it to be lucrative.
Don't worry about that. We were just kidding.
Were you?
To put it simply, the requester is looking for a temporary replacement actress for their musical. The original cast member ran into some issues, and is currently unable to perform the role.
Okay. Requester. Never.
But the troupe has also been experiencing some financial difficulties, so unfortunately they cannot afford to pay the replacement actress.
Okay. Wait, what? So, like, get rid of the role!
That does sound like a tricky situation. So basically they're looking for a volunteer?
That's right. Our adventurers reached out to many actresses, but none of them were willing to take the job.
I mean, without pay in this economy? Hell no!
There are only a few days left until the performance. If they can't find someone in time, they'll probably have to postpone the show. And delays tend to create all sorts of new problems.
That is very true, but also, pay your actors. Like, damn it! Okay, to be fair, I would do it, because damn it, it's just for the fun of it, I guess, but I'm very surprised that no one, like, behind the scenes would be willing to just do it. Like, I'm not saying that everybody is made for the, like, the stage or anything at all, but at this point, like, I don't know, hard to say that nobody has like the passion for theater in the back scene, like to be enough to, I don't know, when I studied theater, I mean, like we were made to like have the acting classes, and not to say that I'm a good actress, no, but at the very least I had to pass my exam. The very minimum is to pass something. Like, I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'll go and be the freaking Hollywood, no, hell no. But damn it, okay, sure. Anyways, fiction, damn it, don't think too much about it. Okay.
Got it. Oh, this one's a doozy. What do you think, Traveler? Any ideas? Even if we took the commission, neither of us have any experience starring in musicals.
Oh, that's a whole other thing. That is very true. Okay, but okay, now I see why nobody in the back Okay, if you have to sing, that's like a whole other kind of worms. No. I mean, I don't shy away from the mic in terms of singing myself. But acting and singing is not something I've ever done in my life. I'm gonna be honest, I've never done. I don't know if it's. I don't think that like knowing acting and knowing singing, maybe it's just the basis. But I don't know if, like, maybe I don't know. I feel that I missed a few keys. If I were to be like, I don't know, twirling around and trying to like get to the point A to point B, but from A to B. Oh my god! Like no, I can see myself being a disaster. Never mind. That's okay. This is a pickle. Very true.
If you're interested in helping, why not start by having a chat with the requester? He's right over there.
Why not recover the freaking actress?
Maybe you can't fill the role yourselves, but you might be able to help him figure out another solution. Maybe there's something he hasn't thought of.
Like paying your actress?
Oh, it's that guy, huh? No wonder, he looks like he just ate a sour lemon.
What's wrong with sour lemons? They're great. Go ahead, we'll go talk to him.
Hyman approves, let's go.
I mean, even if you didn't approve them, it.
Hello there, are you the guy looking for a new actress?
Wait, I know you two. Are you really willing to act in my musical?
Wow, sounds like we're pretty famous in Fontaine already.
I mean, we did act in movies, so like Xavier, like he already put us in movies.
But to answer your question, neither of us have any experience in musicals. But we heard that you're in a bit of a bind, so we figured we could at least try to help you think of a solution.
Ah, I see. It's okay. I knew that asking for a volunteer was a long shot.
Yeah.
If we can't find someone to step in, we'll have no choice but to cancel the show. It would be such a shame.
Can't you recover the budget for a new actress with ticket fees?
That's the thing. We're not some high-profile theater troupe, just a group of amateur enthusiasts.
Okay, well... If you're amateur enthusiast, like, why wouldn't... Okay, so none of them are being paid? That's what you're saying? But, like, where are the tickets? Where is the ticket money going to? Like, all for the place? For renting the place? I don't... Oh my god. I have more questions.
All our sets and props are very crude. We're grateful enough just to get an audience, never mind ticket fees. If we had a way to make this profitable, things might have turned out differently. But now, it looks inevitable that we'll disband.
Disband? You're splitting with the troupe?
Oh, I guess the lady at the Adventurers Guild didn't tell you? Yeah, this is supposed to be our final show together as a troupe.
Okay.
One last show. And after that, we go our separate ways. So we were really hoping to end on a high note. Nobody wants things to just fizzle out. Not after all the time and effort we've invested into it.
Can't even mention that one of your actresses can't make it.
Yeah, the leading lady, in fact. She's been dealing with a chronic illness ever since childhood, and unfortunately, it flared up again recently.
Oh.
It really drains all her energy, so she's in no state to perform.
Okay, I see. Okay, this does make it hard.
The show just won't be the same without her. But for everyone else's sake, I still hope we can find a way to hold the performance on schedule.
Got it. We have a clearer picture now. Let's see if we can come up with any ideas. What if we sponsored the show? Traveler, how much more are you carrying?
Oh my god, why? Oh no! This is supposed to make us money, not the other way around. I mean...
Please, there's no need to go that far. I wouldn't feel right asking such a huge favor. And I can't promise that we'd ever be able to pay you back.
Mora isn't the biggest problem. How do we find someone who's good to fit for the role?
Good point. If the actress just goes through the motions for the Mora, that's not exactly rescuing the show. We should find someone who will put on the best performance possible. Oh, wait! What about... you know who?
Well, if we're thinking about Furina all of a sudden, we haven't even seen her since the Archon Quest, so this is a little bit of far-fetched it seems far-fetched. Like, we haven't even said, like, hi, how you doing? How do you feel after 500 years of suffering all alone and sad? Like, yeah, no, like, it's just, like, what is it if she has a whole different outview on acting, which is not the case, but still. Sounds wrong. Okay, sure. Great minds think alike. I was just thinking of that. No, I wasn't thinking of that, but sure.
That's how you know we're the best of partners. Anyway, she should have all the free time in the world right now. She's really good at performing, and she was once super popular with the crowd. Performing in a musical should be a piece of cake for her.
Who are you thinking of? Sounds like someone famous.
Furina. Like the guy is gonna be like, sure.
Her? You're... That was a joke, right?
Nope. Paimon doesn't actually know if she's performed on stage before, but Paimon's pretty confident that she'd be really good at it.
Oh my god.
You're not wrong there. She has actually performed in a number of big-name shows before. They were one of the reasons she was so popular. But even if she's no longer the Hydro Archon, it's not like she's suddenly a commoner.
Yeah.
She's still an idol to many people in Fontaine, including myself. I just think Lady Furina might feel a bit out of place in an amateur troupe like ours.
You want the show to go on ahead, don't you? Are you prepared to do whatever it takes?
Well, yes, but...
Take shots.
Fair enough. I mean, if she was actually willing to, then of course I'd be honored to have Lady Furina star in our show. I'm sure the rest of the troupe would be delighted too. I'm sure everyone in our troupe has probably dreamt of performing on stage with her one day. Of course, it all depends on whether she's interested. She might consider this opportunity beneath her.
No point in stressing about that. We'll only know if we ask her. And besides, things are different now. There's no reason for her to be all high and mighty anymore.
Damn it, you'd be surprised, but sure. Okay, let's go. It'll be good to check in on her anyway. Yeah, like, that's what I mean, like... You should have checked on her, like, long ago, though.
Thank you for your help. I guess I'll just stay here and wait for the good news. Good luck.
Wait, where does Furina actually live nowadays? She used to live in luxury at the Palais Mermonia, but she's, moved out, right?
Yeah.
As it happens, I have her current address here. I can provide it to you.
So just talk.
Why did you get here?
I came over when things were starting to sound more promising. I thought I should be at the ready in case my assistance is needed. It is my duty to support commissioners in any way I can.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Well, now that we've got the address, we'll go find Furina. Back in a jiffy.
Okay. Well... Little Lucian.
I can't believe they're seriously asking Lady Furina. Seems a little over the top.
Try not to worry. May I pour you a glass of water?
I like the way Catherine is so simple with her solutions. I just love it. Wait. So her address... Oh, wait. It's more like... over here.
Right.
Exactly.
Am I going the right way? Yeah, it's... Yeah! Oh, okay. In front of the Smith shop? Okay.
Did Catherine really give us the right address? She lives here?
I mean, at least it's in the city.
Not
This must
that
be expensive.
There's anything wrong with this place. It's just, a bit of a step down from the Palais Mermonia.
Again, it's inside the city, Paimon. Like, do you know how hard it is to freaking pay for staying in the city? See, she's not in a little, like, house in the middle of, what's the name, where the Melusines live. Oh, that's the word that I was looking for earlier, Melusines. Well, yeah, no, damn it, like, girly, say that she lives in the city.
You know, it's common courtesy to make sure the homeowner isn't an earshot when you're denigrating their abode.
She sounds so depressed. Paimon, damn it. You really need to learn how to shut up.
Okay, when did popping on a thin air become all the rage? First Catherine and now you?
Okay. Catherine was just like 5 steps away anyway, away from you. And she's a surprise.
I was just out on a shopping trip. I ran out of macaroni, so I went to grab a few more bags. I used to have a much wider range of choices when it came to food, but now I'm finding that simple, traditional home cooking can be quite delicious too.
She sounds so depressed. I can't. Don't you get sick of macaroni every day? I mean...
Not at all. As long as you have different kinds of sauces in, you can have macaroni and tomato sauce one week, macaroni and bolognese the next.
Fair enough. It's true. I'm more of a ramen person, but yeah, no.
Oh, sounds like you're really struggling to cope.
To cope? What the... Paimon, shut up! Okay, is it because you have to do all your own cooking now?
How rude! Questioning my cooking skills. The audacity! It's not like I have a very eventful life these days. Actually, I barely leave the house. So I don't see how it's unusual that my meals are a little simpler now too. Besides, I'm sure I could master dishes like la lettre faucilor or blubber profiteroles in no time, if I felt so inclined.
What's her... Isn't la lettre faucilor like her specialization? I think it is. I don't know about the blubber profiteroles.
Ah, there it is. You don't know how to cook.
Paimon, shut up! Don't you see she's depressed? I'm like, oh, damn it. Okay, sure.
Not yet, maybe, but... Anyway, what are you even doing here? I do hope you didn't come here just to ogle at my fall from grace. Let me first be clear that I'm not taking guests at this time. So if you're just here to clown around, then please be on your way. Shoo!
Sorry! We're sorry! Please don't be mad!
No, you are sorry, and you please be mad at Paimon. Paimon was just showing concern for your well-being. I mean, there's ways!
Yeah, exactly! What the Traveler said! Paimon wasn't trying to make fun of you.
Yeah, but it sounded like that.
Hang on a sec, you weren't exactly holding back either.
But she didn't say a thing! That's not important. We're actually here to ask you for your help.
My help? Well, maybe you're forgetting that I'm no longer the mighty Hydro Archon. I don't even have a vision, you know.
Don't worry, it's nothing that serious. It's just very specific, and you're the one with the power to help.
If not you, then no one. You're the only person for the job.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, then fine. I'll spare you the lecture about your attitude just now.
Yeah, damn it, Paimon, you really need to shut
So
up.
tell me, what specifically makes this matter so specific?
Damn it, even my eye was twitching from all that freaking, like, I don't want to be here in presence of this berating, damn it. Okay. You tell Furina about the trip's plan for its final performance.
I see. I knew you couldn't have come all this way just to amuse yourselves at my expense.
Don't sound so depressed.
After all,
girly,
I was once the brightest star in all of Fontaine, well versed in all the various performing arts. A mere musical is well within my capabilities.
Okay, that sounds like more cheerful thing.
But given the present circumstances, I'm afraid I must regretfully decline your casting request.
Why though? Why? No, like, girlie, I'm not seeing it the same as Paimon, but I am concerned. Don't stay in, like, shut down, like, in your place. You have nothing to do. Like, I'm trying to, no. Like, don't do this to yourself. You really need to get out.
How come? It sounds like this would be a breeze for you.
True, but I have made a decision to retire from the stage.
Okay. Damn it, people, I have something in my mouth.
Although I am no longer required to play the role of the Hydro Archon, the time I spent inhabiting that character has left an indelible mark on me.
Trauma. Trauma. And this is the reason why you want to act. I mean, I don't blame her, but still, like, you enjoyed arts in general outside of your daily dealings with being the Hydro-Archon.
Centuries of pretending to be a different person changes you completely. I'm not the same person I once was.
Sorry, again. My mouth hurts. There's something so stuck inside my mouth that I just... It's fine. It's fine. I'll let it be.
Of course, that can't be undone now. It's too late, and I have no intention of reinventing myself all over again.
I'm like cooking macaroni like every day and shutting down yourself, which again, no shame on the lifestyle. Believe me, I can't judge that. But what I mean, isn't that a way of reinventing yourself? You're trying to reconstruct a whole other life that you didn't used to have. So technically speaking, you are like reinventing yourself.
But at least I can say that I no longer desire to play any new roles.
So that's how you really feel.
Paimon can understand.
Do you though?
But this is just a one-off part to fill in for someone who's sick. Surely that's okay.
Whether it's a one-off or not, it's a boundary that I've committed to no longer cross.
We are, like, we should respect, but damn it, girly.
If I make an exception to the rule now, I'm just leaving a back door for myself, which would be the same as not having a boundary in the first place.
That's very respectable, honestly.
So I'm not going to perform, and that is that.
Okay, guess there's no convincing you. Well, is there anything else we can do to help out the troupe? Otherwise, they'll just have to disband without any fanfare. Do you know any other actors who might be interested in the role?
Nope.
Well, damn.
Short and to the point, okay.
I've never been great at maintaining relationships. Besides, anyone I've ever worked with probably couldn't wait to get rid of me.
Oh, girly, come here, let's... It's like, oh my god, okay, I'm so sorry, I'm not crying, like, I'm not crying. And the thing is, like, with Furina, like, I always had, like... Damn it. It's quite different from, like, she's annoying in her persona, for me, like, this specifically to me, in her persona of, like, being, like, feeling that she's too much for this world, but at the same time, she's feeling like this in reality, and that's what makes me feel for her. And the other facade, I can look past it. I guess this is the kind of thing that I'm like, that it's different from, like, when I don't like Fischl, for example. Fischl, Amy, like, Amy lives in the Lululand and she stays in the Lululand, and I don't see the opening of actually opening to her real life problems, like really live like she probably has things going on with her, but with Furina is quite a lot different. She does open up sometimes, like she has boundaries. She does feel that way, like she is talking, even though she is closing herself. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. It's refreshing. But yeah, like, damn it, girlie, I want to just hug her and be like, everything is gonna be okay? Okay, moving on. Okay, besides, okay. I don't think that's what they thought of you.
Since I'm just an ordinary person now, they'll probably just laugh in my face if I go asking them for help.
You shouldn't assume the worst of people. What's wrong with making one exception? Oh my god, let's just say the first thing. Let's not push.
True, but... I mean, could you even blame them? I show up out of the blue, begging and groveling for their help with a show they won't even get paid for? Oh, no way. I'm dying from embarrassment just thinking about it. Nope, not happening.
I think she okay, I know who she reminds me of too. She reminds me of someone like, someone is like close to me. Okay.
Well, is there anything else we can do? This performance really means a lot to the guy we're working for.
Have I not made myself clear? You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't want this job, nor do I know of anyone else who would.
Okay, that we got. We're pushing.
Sorry. I didn't mean for that to sound so harsh. I wish I could help, really. But if I thought I had the answer to this problem, I would have said so by now.
That is very true. By the way, what's up with the bell?
It's alright, Furina. Paimon just wanted to make sure we tried everything. Oh, everyone in the troop will be so disappointed.
Shut up! Okay, let's try to come up with plan B.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do now. Alright then, we'll see you around, Furina.
Toodaloo to you too. I'm going home to take a rest now.
Ew. Damn it, that must have been exhausting us. Emotionally speaking. Just having a freaking little thing telling you like, oh yeah, I'm depressed, and it's just like probably in the instance of your it's like, I know, you don't have to tell me
It's too bad, but we have to respect Furina's decision.
You didn't seem to think
Maybe
that
the
like
thought of
earlier on.
performing brings up too many painful memories now.
Okay, well. Oh, do we have a prospective actress? She looks pretentious.
What's going on? Are they arguing?
That's besides the point. I'll ask you again. Why did you start looking for a replacement without my consent? When did I tell you I'm going to take a step back?
What? The blood thickens! The fudge? She's not sick? Or is she sick and she's just being stubborn?
You didn't need to say it. We've known each other for how long now? We know the signs. But you never tell us about your illness, even when it's clearly flaring up.
Oh. No, we shouldn't have taken this commission. This is so dramatic.
And that gives you
Make
the
a play
right
of
to make a
this.
decision on my behalf?
You know, by the way, wait, damn it. I cannot see properly from here. But yeah, no, oh, we got another follower. Thank you so much. Wait, Mousse Memoire? Is that in French? Ooh, nice. Yeah, no, thank you. Let me just go back. Let me just put this back because I couldn't see it from here. Huh. I need to think of some way to have that very visible to me. But yeah, at least the chats are working better now that I have the screens, double screens, like for YouTube and for Twitch. So that's working fine. Okay, let's keep going with this guy. Okay, yeah, what the fudge? The plot thickens so much. And what if Furina changes her mind? What do we do with her? Like, we shouldn't have taken the commission.
Shortly
Explain.
after you left, the troop's lead actress came to the Adventurers Guild. She believes that she's healthy enough to perform. Excuse me, but can you both take a moment to discuss something else for now? The adventurer assigned to your commission has returned.
Sorry, I was just dealing with a little misunderstanding. So, how did your conversation with Furina go?
Sadly, it's a no from her. We tried to persuade her, but she wasn't having it. She doesn't want to play the role for personal reasons.
I see. Well, circumstances have changed a little, so maybe that's not such bad news after all.
Okay, he's taking it fine. But also, I would have said that she's not planning to take any, like, future roles. And that it's not a personal thing about his troop being, like, a small troop. Just in case we don't want to offend anyone. I'm just saying.
You see, our leading lady has just informed me that she's well enough to make it to the show after all. Staging the musical with the full original cast was always the dream, of course.
Okay.
Oh, right! Sounds like everything worked itself out then.
Imagine if we managed to convince Furina to join, only for her to find out she's no longer needed. Yeah, no. Oh my god, she's there! No! She's there! No! See her! Oh no, she's there! Oh, this is a disaster! Why? No, no, absolutely not. Let's press this.
Yeah, she'd be livid. We'd get the scolding of a lifetime.
Oh, Paimon, shut up. She's back there.
Jeez, is Lady Furina really so harsh with people?
No, she ain't.
Only joking, calm down. So, guess we can consider this case closed now, huh? Despite the fact that we failed to complete the commission, we were still racking our brains for ideas on the way back here.
Look, There's no point arguing with you about this anymore. You've made yourself very clear, so I'll stop looking for a replacement. This is the last chance we have, though. If your illness flares up again, there won't be time to find anyone to replace you. So, are you absolutely sure you'll be able to handle it? The whole team is putting everything they have into this final performance. We have to make sure it goes ahead.
Yes, I'm completely confident. I've been taking a new medication from the doctor, and it's working brilliantly. I'll definitely be able to tough it out until the performance day.
Oh, that's still a risk in, like, on your health. Like, even if you make it, and let's say that everything goes well, like, what's the long-term effects? You're saying, like, you'll tough it out. The point is, you don't have to tough it out!
I share everyone's desire to commemorate all our years as a troupe with a proper farewell show. So, the last thing I want is to be left out. Every one of us thinks of this troupe as their home, myself included.
Okay, I see why, but still. Hopefully it's not a permanent effect.
You're right. I'm sorry. I let myself get too worried about the show. I should have asked for your permission first.
All's well that ends well. Sounds like the show will go on.
Yeah, you just noticed. Paimon, wait here a second.
Sure.
Stay here because damn it, you aren't good with words.
Hey, how did you... I was just passing by because I realized I forgot a couple of items on my shopping list.
Where the fudge did we do that movement? That's a little bit aggressive, but let's see.
Alright, I'm coming. No need to drag me. Hello, one and all. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation just now.
Furina? Didn't you say you were gonna take a rest at home? What are you doing here?
I was just ever so slightly concerned about the situation you mentioned. Yes, a teensy bit concerned, that's all. When you came to talk with me earlier, I jumped right to explaining my position and said some strongly worded things.
I mean, they were fair, and like, I was ready to respect your choice. I don't know about Paimon, but like, I was ready to respect it.
And all before I even had a full grasp of the situation. Anyway, I just feel a bit bad about how it went down. I'm sorry, Paimon.
Oh my god, no, don't say sorry to Paimon, damn it. Like, Paimon should apologize profusely to you, damn it. Like, on the ground, like, head down, like, the whole nine, like, damn it, no. She berated you a little bit more than you did to us.
Oh, it's totally fine. Paimon didn't take any of that personally.
Then why didn't you just show yourself? Oh my god, don't push it.
You really have a knack for asking the most uncomfortable questions, don't you?
Yeah. I didn't mean to, though. I swear, I wouldn't ask that.
I felt very sheepish, having had a change of heart after flatly refusing you. And then, to make matters worse, you caught me. But in any case, it sounds like the issue has already been resolved.
Yeah. When they said they were gonna ask for your help, I almost had a heart attack. I mean, how could we be worthy of having Lady Furina star in our show?
There's no need to think like that. And no need to keep addressing me as Lady. Just Furina is fine. I was wondering, if this troupe is so important to all of you, why does it have to disband? If the difficulties are purely financial, then there must be a solution. You could put the shows on pause while you look for a sponsor, for instance. Everyone seems so devoted to the troupe. I'm sure if you keep chipping away, you'll find a way through.
We all want to believe that, but some things are just beyond our control.
Outspoken, I see.
Everything's been going downhill ever since we lost our director. She was the heart and soul of our troupe. She kept us going.
Oh.
Her name was O'Reilly, and she was the founder as well as the artistic director of our troupe. And tragically, was a victim in this serial disappearances case.
Oh no. Okay, that's very sad.
What?
That's actually how I recognized these two. It was all thanks to their efforts that the true culprit was brought to justice.
You know, that was the whole point of the freaking, like, story quest, or the Archon story quest of Fontaine, so, like, the disappearance case is what really sets off the whole story. But, it's so sad that, like, literally, like, just by one little bit of time, like, they lost their director. That, and it's the many people that were lost in that tragedy, it's too much. And, like, I'm still thinking of the freaking, like, the Spina di Rosula, the whole freaking losses that they... Oh no, I can't. Okay.
But still, no sentence can bring our director back to us.
She was a loyal fan of your performances, Miss Furina. They were what first inspired her to get into musical theater.
Oh.
She rallied many people around her who were destitute or had lost their sense of purpose in life, and convinced them to join her troupe. She wrote her own scripts, acted on stage, and mentored each and every one of us. People loved our performances back then. We seemed to be going from strength to strength. Things were really looking up for us.
And then disaster struck.
Yeah. After that, the entire troupe fell into disarray. None of us know anything about script writing, let alone how to handle the business side of things. We've been doing the best we can. But despite our efforts, things are slowly but surely falling apart. It's agonizing. But ultimately, we'd rather end things now on our own terms than stick it out to the bitter end and watch all our dreams turn to dust.
Oh.
That's so sad.
What a terrible waste. A gifted artist from humble beginnings who achieved so much and no doubt had much more to give. And then her life was so cruelly taken. I suppose it's fair to say then that this final show, besides being your farewell to the stage, is also your final gift for her?
Yes, exactly. We all miss her terribly.
Well, good thing I followed the Traveler here. After hearing this tragic tale, I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Oh. I like that she's gonna insert herself, but in a good way. This is actually when you actually need to have action, damn it.
Furina.
Oh, Paimon, shut it! I don't want to hear it. Let her speak.
I know what you're thinking, but I by no means plan to cross the boundary I've set for myself. Besides, they're no longer looking for a replacement anyway. I can, however, provide some artistic guidance from the vantage point of a highly experienced audience member.
Oh. Audience member?
But
okay.
Only if you feel this is something that would help, of course.
Oh, most definitely. We'll take any guidance that you can give.
We unfortunately don't have any budget for a consultant, though. Will that be a problem?
I don't need any compensation. All I'd ask in return, if you're willing, is that you tell me some more about the life and work of your late director. Something I've begun to realize since my departure from the Opera Epiclese is that there's a lot you don't see when you observe everything from on high. The law only judges criminal behavior and does not weigh human emotion. The court's verdict can settle the question of criminal liability, but what about all the unresolved emotions of the parties involved? What happens to them?
A verdict can bring emotional catharsis. They can burn out and flow away into infinity. I'll just say the first thing.
An interesting answer. But if you ask me, I think all emotion shall ultimately return home to the heart and slowly settle with the passage of time. Take, par exemple, how this troupe pines for their late director. Things such as this I have never witnessed before. And so I should like to observe, perchance to understand.
I love that, par exemple. Oh my god, that was amazing. Sorry, I'm like, take par exemple. Oh my god. I'm gonna start saying that now. Oh my god. Oh lord. I mean, like for example, I don't know, things like in Quebec, yeah, there's a lot of Fringlish. Oh my god, Franglais. Anyways, there's a lot of like Anglicisms in the French, and like they don't even like realize, or sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But it's so mixed in that it's like, oh my god, like, yeah. Anyways, it's a problem, but also so funny and like part of the culture right now. But right now, like anyways, but yeah, I love that par exemple.
Ah, still a fan of your old dramatic monologues then, huh? You just want to get back in on the action, don't you?
Paimon, Charlotte, let her be. Maybe it's true, but let her be.
No. This is a completely different situation. Pearls before swine.
I don't know the meaning of that though. I'm like, now I do feel dumb though. Pearls before swine. I need to look for the expression.
The name's not swine, it's Paimon!
Oh my god, Charlotte.
Would you be willing to join me? Come on, take a break from adventuring to listen to a story.
Aww, since it's your old wood, especially since it's related to the serial Disappearances case.
Thank you all so much. Our director was a huge fan of Miss Furina's performances, as of course we all are. Alright, follow me. We'll go to our usual practice space. Please excuse the size. It's a little on the smaller side.
Okay, well, now we can probably use her. Wait, no, I'm going in the wrong direction. Where is it? Okay. Taking a left. Like, see, taking stuff from... Okay, well, not stealing, but taking stuff from there makes sense. But when you take a cabbage from the freaking crate in the middle of a dungeon that has not seen the light of day in years, then I'm like, where does the cabbage come from? Where does it come from? Like, I don't think that that's any good cabbage. I'm thinking too much of it though. Oh. I like when we can enter like random places that doesn't... Ooh, I hope that we can visit though again. This looks cute.
Huh? Lady Furina?
Bureau?
What's Lady Furina doing here?
Elaine, okay.
Hello all. Allow me to explain. As of today, Miss Furina will be supporting our production of The Little Oceanid in the role of artistic consultant.
Wait, is this like like the Little Mermaid, like the Little Oceanid? I don't know. It sounds cute.
These two over here are the ones that made it possible. They kindly reached out to Miss Furina on our behalf. I'm sure they need no introduction.
I mean, maybe.
You bet! That was the trial of the century!
Oh, never mind.
You helped bring our director's murderer to justice. We can't thank you enough.
Oh, please don't mention it. We're just here to join in on the fun.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that we just joined the fun, like when we were like looking for the culprit.
So, you were saying The Little Oceanid?
Yeah, that's the name of our final show. It's an unfinished script left behind by our director.
Aww.
One of our greatest regrets is that she never got to complete it. So, if we can bring it to the stage and make it a successful show, we can all take some solace in that.
Wait, but if it's not finished, then...
Finding an actress was the least of your problems! My lord.
Yeah, we've been battling issues on every front, trying to realize this dream. Anyway, let me give you a quick summary of what the story's all about.
Wait, did the lighting change because of this, or because of, like, daylight?
The protagonist of the story is a young Oceanid who transforms herself into human form, despite the protests of her family.
Little Mermaid.
She longed to live just like any other human.
Little Mermaid.
Sure enough, she found friendship and even love.
Okay. Oh my god, wait. Sorry,
Perfect.
Wait.
But one day, her true identity was exposed, and her world came crashing down around her.
I got the face of Paimon, like, calm down.
So far, so good. A classic tale. What happened after that?
Oh, don't tell me that... My god, don't tell me that that's where she left off. That's crucial. Climax point.
That's one of the issues we've been trying to deal with. Unfortunately, this was as far as the director got with her script.
Oh.
We need a proper ending so we can bring this musical to the stage. But people have different opinions on which direction to take it in.
We still haven't decided between a happy ending or a true-to-life tragedy.
Why? Well, okay, to be fair, okay, fun fact, like, well, it's a very well-known fun fact, but the Little Mermaid, the original one, technically speaking, the girl didn't get the guy. The girl, like, pretty much the princess, she... what happens to that story? The thing is that she has to kiss the, like, her true love, like, before, like, if she wanted to have, wait, what? Wait, okay, oh my god, I'm trying to remember, wait. Okay, the Little Mermaid, when she gets legs and doesn't get her boys, the thing is that the condition is that if she kisses a guy, she's gonna have those things back. The thing is that her legs are not normal legs. She feels like she's walking on knives all the time, like she cannot really properly hold herself because it's so painful to walk. So technically speaking, she cannot walk without ease, and she, like, I think she does end up, like, walking with ease, but she has to endure the whole pain to be walking, and she even dances and everything, like, it's just, like plain pain. And also she can't talk, but the problem is that I don't, wait, is it a kiss or just marrying the guy? I don't remember, wait. I don't remember. I don't remember anymore, because the problem is that the guy gets confused with who, like as in the Little Mermaid that we saw, like, by Disney. She rescues the prince and, like, sings and leaves and that's it. But the prince gets confused and he thinks that the one who saved him was a priestess from a temple that, like, was nearby the beach, and he really thinks that that's who he fell in love with the boys and everything, and, like, that she is the love of his life. The problem is that when the Little Mermaid comes into, like, ground and everything, she does spend time with the prince. The prince is, like, quite charmed with the silent girl, but the problem is that he is like, no, but the true love of my life is the woman who sang to me and who saved me at that beach, and she's the priestess of the temple. I don't know, like, I can't, like... Anyways, yeah, why would he think that? Like, anyways, it's all tales, you know. But, well, the confusion gets too far, and he does marry the priestess, and the Little Mermaid, she's like, oh, okay, so I'm stuck like this, but yeah, no, no. If she didn't, oh my god, I'm very bad at telling the story. If she didn't marry that guy, it's not like the things, like the boys and the legs were a problem. The problem is she was going to die if she didn't get the guy to marry her within the time limit. I think it was 7 days or 3 days, I can't remember. Anyways, but yeah, like the sisters, because she has sisters, like well, she has sisters, as in the movie, like her sisters come to her and they tell her, well, if you want to get rid of these like curse kind of, well, not curse, these conditions, you just have to, like, kill the guy and pour the blood of his, like, from him, like, into your legs, and you're gonna have your tail again and go back into the sea and not die as a human. And, well, she goes to, like, to the room, like, of the prince and the priestess that are happily married now, right? And she's like, no, I don't want to kill the love of my life, even if he's married to another woman who he's sleeping right now in front of me. So she decides to jump off the tower into the sea, and she dies. And the thing is that the happy ending for her is that, technically speaking, the, like, mermaids don't have souls. So, like, as a human, you have a soul. So, like, when she died, she actually went to heaven. And, like, anyways, that was supposed to be the happy ending, but of course it's not a happy ending. So, like, a true to life tragedy. It sounds very much like the like whether you want to have, oh my god, sorry, wait, sorry, sorry, 7D10, you have a question, damn it, okay, which 4-star characters should be 5-star characters, characters according to lore-wise of each element? Oh, hard question, oh, okay, damn it, okay, little pause on the Little Mermaid, hard question, okay, of each element. Oh my god, I wish that like we could just go to the menu right now. But 4 stars that I believe that they should be 5 stars, lore-wise. Kujosara, I feel that she's a freaking general of like freaking like Inazuma army, and she's a 4 stars. But we have Joy Mia, that is like a fireworks girly, very happy, like with like just a normal girly, like of course very powerful 5 star, but yeah, no, doesn't make sense. The general is a 4 star and the fireworks lady is a 5 star, so no, that doesn't make sense. Who else? Wait, there's quite more people that they don't make sense. Let's see, Liyue wise, who's a 4 star that I mean, Janfei, she has quite the lineage of like being an Adepti, and she's not related to any kind of 4 star. I think she's the only Adepti wise that it's not a 4 star. Oh, Ningguang being like the freaking Tianxuan of like Liyue, and she's not. She's a 4 star? Like really? Oh, Beidou too. Beidou like freaking like killing like sea monsters, and like she's a 4 stars. Of course, like she literally killed like a freaking like what's it, a kraken? I don't know what she killed. Like she has like faced quite a bit of monsters, sea monsters, but killing a kraken with your bare hands without a vision and not having a well, being a 4 stars instead of a 5 stars, it's a sin. Aside from that, who else? Who else do I feel that it's a sin? Okay, I already talked to Inazuma. I mean, Goro being a 4 stars, so like you have Kokomi being the 5 stars, so I'm okay with that. I mean, it's a little bit disrespectful again, like having Yoimiya and Goro, but sure, we're gonna leave it at that. Okay, Sumeru, who's a 4 star that should be? Candace should be a 5 stars. I'm sorry, like Candace should be a 5 star. Like that was so sad. You know, I mean, you know. In Fontaine, did they disrespected someone? Lynette and Linny, I'm a little bit pissed. Like, they are either like 4 stars altogether or 5 stars. But having a brother that it's a 5 stars and that oh my god, the sister that it's a 4 stars, that's a little bit of a slap in the face. I don't know, I don't like it. I just don't like that. They should have, I feel that they should have both been a 4 stars, perhaps, and I don't know, maybe. I don't know. It's just like too slap in the face. Like either or, like not like that. Is anyone else? Okay, Fontaine. Natlan, Auroron was a slap in their face. Auroron and Yansan being the heroes of Natlan, and they're not 5 stars? Like, Yansan is literally the trainer of, like, Baresa, and Baresa, she's just a random, right now, I don't know her story, but she's just a random person that, like Yansan trains that person, and she's the 5 stars, but Yansan is a 4 star. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense for me. I mean, to be fair, I'm not a fan of Yansan, but still, Yansan and Auroron, they should have been 5 stars. They should have been 5 stars. I'm sorry. Like, no. Other than that, I think that's about it. Those are the names that I can come up with. So I hope that answers 7D10. So yeah, let's continue with the story. But you know, pretty much this is Little Mermaid. So you either have the true to life tragedy that it's like dying in the end, I guess, because well, the guy that you like doesn't always like you back, and he likes a freaking random priest of a temple that doesn't really have to do anything with, or happy ending, like the guy reciprocates your feelings and he realizes you were the one all along. Like, I don't know, maybe that's what they mean. Okay, I'm reading too much into this, but let's go back to this.
By true to life, you mean the director's sudden disappearance?
Oh.
Yeah, like they say, truth is stranger than fiction. But then there's the question of whether we really want to use the stage to pass our raw pain onto the audience.
Oh, Final Fantasy VII did that. I'm still blaming freaking trauma to freaking Squaresoft, but I love it. They did a classic.
Exactly. A lot of the time, people come to watch a show just hoping for some light entertainment. We have to consider their emotional stake in this, not just our own.
Okay.
And one last thing. We're still waiting on confirmation from 2 of our main actors.
Okay. Wait, what? Why though? Confirmation?
The first is Paulo, who plays the protagonist's lover. He's locked himself away to focus on writing an ending for the script. But the deadline's passed, and we still haven't heard from him.
Oh, he's become the Lulu, damn it.
The other is Villemont, who plays the main antagonist. He took the director's death pretty hard. Hasn't set foot in the city since.
This is going so well, damn it, like... And you were worried about one actress? Damn it, almost your whole cast is in shambles. Also, have we heard about the name Villemont recently? I feel that we have, I don't know why.
He did write to us, promising that he'll be there for the final performance, but we haven't seen or heard from him since. So we're not really sure what to make of that.
Huh. Although, now that we have Miss Furina helping us, maybe we should take the opportunity to get everyone back together.
What opportunity? What do you mean?
Maybe you're unaware, but your name has always been like a rallying cry for us.
Oh my god.
Our director was constantly singing your praises. All of us look up to you as a role model.
Yeah.
Oh, stop. You're making me all flustered. Although, not in a bad way.
Oh my god.
I suspect the reason they're dragging their feet is that they have their doubts about whether the show will really go ahead, considering all the issues you've been facing.
Yeah,
but one by one, all the obstacles are being removed. Now is the time to rally the troops.
Makes sense. Okay, priority number 1, let's check in with Paulo and see where he's at with the ending. He went back to Poisson a few days ago. Said that staying in a friend's home might help him to relax and escape the feeling of isolation.
I thought the last thing his friend would want right now would be to take visitors, given that Poisson was flooded not too long ago. But I guess it's the opposite. A friend in need and all that.
Yeah, maybe he could use some company.
Poisson.
Oh my god, don't get traumatized or something wrong?
Nothing. I suppose my presence will be indispensable if we are to restore his faith in the show. So, allons-y. To Poisson!
I really love these lines in French. Damn, okay. I feel that I'm never gonna be allowed to enter here. Well...
You're off to Poisson to find Paulo, right? Have a safe trip. We'll take care of the troop while you're gone.
Okay.
Pressure's on now. We gotta make sure we're fully prepared.
Well, true. I like that it's randomly here, though. I mean, probably it's a prop, but it looks so randomly placed as if, like, someone really lives here. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Poisson, sorry. I can't. My brain just goes to that every time, like the freaking Little Mermaid, like the chef just going after Sebastian. It's like a poisson, I can't, I'm sorry, my brain just functions like this. Bear with me if you want, that's okay. Okay, well, we are here. Oh, the last time we came here, we trapped her in that little box. Oh, that's true. Oh my god, we've really been a bad friend to Furina. I mean, in a good and bad way. I mean, we push her to good limits, but at the same time, I'm like... we've been a sucky friend before.
If I remember correctly, this is where he's staying.
Hello?
Who is it? It's me. Is the script ready?
Oh my god. Like, Nora, how are you? Everything's going fine? How's your stay? Like, is your friend home?
You came all the way here for that?
Alright. Forget that for now. Just come on out. We've got some great news.
Nice try. Look, just give me some time, okay? I'm just wrapping up this last part of the script. I'll be out once I'm done.
The last part? What? At least you could say you're reviewing what you already wrote, because it's just the last part.
Okay then. Looking forward to your masterpiece.
Unless you stretched it. Oh my god, just tell her.
As expected, he's missed the deadline.
The ending is one of the most important parts of the show.
True. But technically speaking, sadly speaking, many and this is what and this is not to say that I approve of that. Many writers and like for either film, for either books, they really have a tendency for having a good catch for the beginning and then lazily writing down the end. It is very important. It is very important. Because that will determine what they think of the book for, like, as in general review, like, even if the beginning was great. But so many authors really tend to, like, have really great beginnings and then, like, freaking have very sad, like, you want to cry ends in a bad way, just thinking, oh my god, I read the whole book for this. Okay, moving.
Even once he's done, it isn't final until we've all had the chance to read through and make sure we agree on it.
Someone told me they'd just seen you in Poisson. I assumed it was a case of mistaken identity, but sure enough, here you are. And Furina, too.
Oh my god. Okay, she pissed.
I was wondering if we might run into her.
Oh my lord.
So, you're here for Paolo? Looks like he could be a while, so feel free to take a stroll around town in the meantime. I've made all the arrangements already.
Oh, it's okay. We can just wait here.
What you doing, girl?
Thank you for being so considerate, Miss Navia. That sounds wonderful. We'll take that stroll. Get over here, you! How oblivious are you?
Hi. Oh, poor thing.
How are things in Poisson now? Any better?
Things are on the mend, but it's a slow process. Some people may never recover from the trauma they experienced.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wish there was something I could do.
Oh, girlie, you're no longer responsible.
Please, must our conversations take such a depressing turn every time we meet? We all have painful memories, but we don't have to let them cloud everything we do.
That's why we like Navia.
And if you're trying to make a new start, perhaps it's best if you don't bring up the past all the time.
Yeah.
Thank you for your words of comfort. You make a very good point. But for now, at least, I think I should stay with the way I'm feeling for a while longer.
Oh, fair point. Although, don't make it a point to everybody to feel the same way, but sure.
It's okay. These things take time. Moving on from a painful experience is easier said than done. Which brings me to why I'm here. I thought you should probably know that not everyone here is ready to forgive and forget after the Hydro Archon's inaction in the face of catastrophe.
Wait, she did what she could. She wouldn't be here without what she, with the plan was that way, and she has no. Was everybody explain this? Oh my god, Nevilette, I'm having like doubts about like the communication within the structure. Oh,
to avoid
fudge.
upsetting the peace, I told the townspeople that everyone here is a member of the theater troupe, and that you are just an actress playing the role of Furina.
Oh no, that's so sad.
It's not a perfect solution, but hopefully it means you won't have to lie low while you're here.
That's so thoughtful of you, Navia.
Oh, I mean, yes, but it's also you're not looking at the sad part. I mean, you're forgetting the point.
Well, what do you expect? I am the courageous and considerate president of Spina di Rosula, after all, like my father before me.
Like, this is what I talk about regality in the realness. I love Furina in her own way for different reasons, but when we're talking about regality, this This is what I mean, that like this is what I respect, like with a little bit like sassiness of her title, like, you know, but she earned it. Sorry, Furina, I love you, but not because of like titles or anything.
Anyway,
of
that was
way.
all. Look after her now.
Got it, Navia.
Off we go then. Let's take a look up there. I don't have any friends that I can be frank and honest with. So maybe she's right. You're the closest thing to friends that I have.
Aww. Damn it. Wait, why are we going to the townspeople? This seems dangerous.
I'm so grateful that Miss Navia was so understanding. To be perfectly honest, I didn't know if I was ready to meet her. It's always easiest to just run away from your problems. But that never fixes anything. You can't get...
So that's why you were nervous when they brought up Poisson.
Sorry, something was falling. I pushed it with my feet and I pushed on the button.
It's always easiest to just run away from your problems. But that never fixes anything. You can't get around the obstacles without facing them. Yeah. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared of coming back here. Still, I felt it was something I had to do. As I was saying before, I want to see for myself the things that I never could in the past. I'd be overjoyed if the people here could find it in their hearts to forgive me. But they're more likely to unleash a tirade of vitriol against me, which, of course, I completely understand and accept.
But not receive, because damn it, like you're not gonna call them and be like, yeah, I accept everything and I'm ready to receive it. I'm like, no. I'm sure some people didn't buy Navia's lie. Yeah, I can see their faces.
Yeah, I can tell people are watching me. I'm sure some people here see the idea of someone coming to Poisson dressed as the Hydro Archon as extremely disrespectful.
Yeah, I can see the faces, which... Oh my god, can we leave?
I used to be terrified of the gaze of other people, especially when they had suspicion or resentment in their eyes. I guess I wasn't quite ready for this after all.
Oh no. I'm not surprised you're making yourself go through all of this.
Maybe we have taken a bit too much in one go. Me too, it's not like... Wait, what? No, I don't think that... I think she's being brave and I think she needs to push. I don't like agreeing with Paimon, but maybe this is reflecting more of my... Just because I don't believe that this is true.
What do you mean by that? You expected me to just keep running and hiding from my responsibility forever?
Let's not do that forever.
There seems to be a crowd gathering over there.
They're not staying quiet either.
Probably time we made a move. How about we check out Spina di Rosula's ship? We should have a view of the whole of Poisson from there.
Okay, let's... Okay, do they disappear? Well, that's great. Because this way I can steal from you.
Yep.
Nothing here? Oh, never mind. Wait, are there... Okay. They're not fireflies. Bisenso. I have never discovered my gift for fishing if I can move to... Ah, okay. I feel like we've seen him before. I just can't remember. Gosh. You know what? I'm not gonna talk to anybody anymore. I'm a little bit pissed that they are so mean to Furina. I mean, again, what did they receive as news? She did everything she could. Oh, damn it. Did not everybody get the memo?
I'm sorry. You probably just wanted a relaxing stroll. And here I am dumping all this heavy stuff on you.
I mean, we took the commission, so we were ready for this. Oh.
We don't mind. It's actually refreshing to see a different side of you.
A more open one.
Great. Well, I appreciate your company, so please don't disappear just yet.
Oh. I'm not crying. I'm not crying.
I don't know whether you can tell, but the years of suffering and loneliness aren't the only reason I have a hard time facing up to who I used to be. As I stand here by the ship, I can't get the images of the rising water out of my mind. One after another, people were taken by the water. All those treasured lives and memories washed out of existence in an instant. They thought their god would protect them. They had absolute faith that when disaster struck, a divine power would save them from harm. And all the while, I played my part to perfection to convince them that was true.
I mean, you did eventually. Like, the plan went through, and like nobody died anymore. Now nobody can die anymore. It's just you cannot make them reappear. That's the sole problem, which it is what it is.
But then the floodwaters finally came, and the Hydro Archon did nothing.
You shouldn't look at it like that. You're only doing your duty.
Don't be so harsh on yourself.
I've had to go through so many moments like that for the sake of protecting the truth. As time went on, it got harder and harder to bear, and I became more lonely and isolated. Eventually, I realized I had nothing left except the truth. I became terrified of completely failing in my task, and was haunted by the thought of being left all alone, weeping on my throne.
But look, you went through it and you survived. You survived, and people are surviving now. Now they cannot die because of that. So, damn it. Like, this is too depressing.
Fortunately, we were able to avoid the worst case scenario thanks to the help of heroic individuals such as yourselves. Everyone rose to their responsibilities, and I finally regained my freedom. But on some level, freedom also means no longer being needed. I have no further use to people.
I mean...
Paimon would have never imagined you'd see it that way.
Think of your freedom as your
reward.
Because now you can finally speak your heart. You don't have to be anguished and alone anymore.
I guess so. Back then, I didn't even dare to dream about having someone to confide in. I was scared of someone recognizing me for who I truly was, and exposing the secret I swore to protect. Believe in the Furina you see on stage. She is the one you can trust. I had to keep all my feelings, all my curiosity about life to myself. No one could be allowed to know. That's what I really meant when I said I'm no good at maintaining relationships.
So that's where you were coming from. Paimon totally thought you were just a bit of a diva at heart.
That's what she's not.
Could you please get off my case? I don't know what's gotten into you today. I'm making an effort here. You could at least try to do the same.
Don't listen to Paimon, listen to what I say or what the Traveler says, because sometimes I don't agree with the Traveler too. What Paimon meant to say, she doesn't like to see you down. Do you feel better having gotten all this off your chest?
I do. I once had nothing but the truth, and now I'm finally free to live my own life again. And even though I have no idea where I'm going right now, at least the choice is in my hands.
Oh, okay, at the very least she's happy about one thing.
Alright, it's about time to head back. Paulo should have finished the ending by now.
I mean, if he didn't finish it by the time that he was here in Possum the whole time, I don't know if he would have it finished by the stroll.
Sure! Okay, let's head back and check it out.
Oh my god. Again with the people. Okay. Ooh! It's more fun that way. I feel. Okay, these two are here already.
Didn't you say you needed to watch what you eat? You're supposed to be cutting down on fried foods, not wolfing down copious quantities of fish and chips, you know?
Oh,
come on. It's not every day we get to dine at Spina di Rosula's expense. Can you believe how generous she is? I'm not about to pass on free food.
Wait, did she offer free food to you guys and not us?
Anyway, my character doesn't need to be slim and good looking. That's your job.
That sounds so mean. Oh my lord, that sounds so mean. Okay, wait, that's so mean. Wait. Okay, sure.
Are you kidding me right now? It's not your character's health I'm worried about, it's yours.
That is, damn it, okay.
I've spent my whole life battling the effects of ill health, and it kills me to watch you willingly ruin yours by filling yourself up with junk all the time.
Damn, okay, that's deep though.
Oh no, looks like they're arguing again. We're back! Could you maybe put your differences aside for a moment?
Oh, Paimon, can you really just be more diplomatic about this and just like not mention that they have an issue going on right now? Like, you don't have to push it in their faces.
Ah, you're back. We've been enjoying Spina di Rosula's VIP treatment in your stead.
Why?
Paulo's nearly done. We shouldn't have to wait too much longer.
Great! So you were discussing your characters, right? We heard she's playing the Oceanid who turns into a human girl. What about you?
Me? I'm an Oceanid too.
What kind of, like what role, I mean?
He was originally supposed to take the form of a crane, but he outgrew that role. Well, the costume at least. So now he's playing the boar instead.
Oh my god, wait, like the water? Like, oh my god, wait. Okay, he outgrew the character. Well, that is something very true. Like, when you are, like, in a play, like, if they, like, if the role has a very specific type, the thing is that it doesn't matter, like, well, depends on, like, the director or who he's choosing. Like, he can choose any, if he wants to choose between the sizes, he can, like, it depends on the role again. Like, if it makes sense, like, if it's, let's say, a king that eats a lot, like, it might not make sense that he's very slim. But that's not the point. The thing is that costumer designers, which I did study, like, you do have a certain size that you need to maintain because people are working constantly on your costume, and if you change your size, if you change the color of your hair, if you put a freaking giant tattoo, that you need to say that you are planning to do those things ahead before, like, even like auditioning, because that's gonna be a toll on the freaking designer. Like, if that tattoo is not communicated, it's not that you cannot do it, but if it's not communicated, the makeup artist has to know so the tattoo can be covered, you know. Anyways, these are very, very, very basic things that actors have to go through, which it's a pain, but also this is part of the job, I guess. Yeah. You shouldn't talk, Paimon. That if it weren't for your freaking constitution, you'd probably be a balloon. Like, damn it, like, girly, like, you eat a lot. Damn it, you eat, like, I guess, like, Like, what did Lumine said? Like, she said, like, there's some worlds where people have 3 stomachs or 9 stomachs. I can't remember what she said. But, like, Paimon is like, oh, but you don't know how many I have, though. And, like, if it weren't for those stomachs' metabolism, you probably wouldn't be able to carry all that stuff.
The
I'm
boy
just
is
saying.
not a bad character, actually. He's the one who raises the little Oceanid, yes?
That's right. He has some pretty memorable lines, too. Like when he imparts some solemn words of wisdom to the little Oceanid. If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
The impartation of this line, damn it.
Wait, that sounds kind of familiar.
Did she know? Oh,
It's the most important line in the whole script. I think it's a symbolic statement about our director's life and legacy. She kept quiet about all the trials and tribulations she faced in running our troupe, allowing us to devote ourselves fully to performing.
Did she live a life similar to Furina?
It was only after she was gone that we realized how tough her job really was.
That's the only way you appreciate someone, damn it.
You mentioned earlier that the troupe is like your home.
Yeah. I was born with an incurable illness, and once my family found out it couldn't be treated, they decided they didn't want me anymore.
That ain't family, damn it. Oh no.
I spent some years taking whatever work I could find and trying to manage my illness with various medicines. But whenever I had a bad flare-up, I'd be lying in an alleyway for days at a time.
Oh, cutie.
It was like that until the director found me one day. She told me I had a great voice and asked if I was interested in studying singing from her. I said yes.
Oh, damn it. Darling, that's a whole horrible life, then.
She took me under her wing, taught me to both sing and act, helped me find Mora for my meds, took care of me when my condition decided to flare up. I know it was all a huge burden on her.
She sounds like a really incredible person.
She really was. She gave everything she had to her troupe and the people in it. All of us were so proud to call her our director. I was a lost child too when she found me. As the child of a murderer, my parents weren't around when I was little, so I got sent to an orphanage. The other kids were always picking fights with me. They'd say things like, "Come on, you must be pretty tough if you're the son of a murderer." It was just to taunt me, though. I was an easy target, and they knew it. One day, I got beaten up so bad that I just couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I lost all faith in humanity by that point. Thought the whole world was out to get me.
Damn, okay, it's so deep. Didn't think that these two characters would give me deep backstories then. Like, why didn't you get a vision there?
Let me guess. Fortunately, the next person you ran into was the director.
Yeah. For the first time in my life, I was somewhere I felt safe. And I promised myself I'd stay here until the day the group parted ways.
Why was it always like an imminent solution that like the group would part ways?
The day you hoped would never come. How times change.
Okay, Polo, you have also a backstory?
Oh, you're finally done? Get your butt over here. There's someone I need to introduce you to. This is our new artistic consultant, Miss Furina.
Furina? The Furina? Oh my god, how did you manage to wrangle that?
That? Hey, she's a person.
Please, the honor is all mine. I was profoundly moved to hear about your troupe and your wonderful director. I just wanted to do something to help.
Same here.
Yep, pretty much. We're just taking along.
Even so, this is just... Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'll try to calm down. Now, where was I?
Your script?
Ah, yes, the script, of course. Let me give you a rundown of how the story unfolds in my version of the script. I'm sure you're already familiar with the beginning of the story. a little Oceanid decides she wants to become a human against the wishes of her family.
Okay.
She finds love and friendship in the bustling city. But then, disaster strikes.
Okay, I like this picture. Then wait. Can I wait? Hide. Wait, no wait. Ah, there we go. Sorry, I'm gonna keep that. Oh, like it's pretty. Like the okay. Oh, the little balloons with the Oceanids. Oh my god, the narwhal too. Okay, creepy, but sure. Okay. Wait, no, it's not the narwhal. Is it the blubber feasts? Probably. Okay.
The people start to notice that all the fresh water in the surrounding area is slowly disappearing. The soil is becoming arid, plants and flowers are withering, and the people begin to panic.
Again. Okay, just to take one for each.
The little Oceanid, Cleo, and her lover decide to do something about it and investigate the truth of the matter together.
Okay, but why is this taking a whole, like, mystery books kind of situation? Okay. Wait.
In the end, they discover that all the waste and pollution created by humans over the years has caused the fresh water to flee the land, as if driven by a consciousness of its own.
Okay.
Consciousness? You mean the water is sentient?
Water as a conscious entity. There's actually quite a few stories that explore this theme.
Since the little Oceanid is a water spirit, she immediately understands how the water is feeling. She then tells her lover about her true identity, as well as the truth behind the crisis.
Okay.
Her lover accepts her for who she is, and works with her to find a way to bring the water back. However, unbeknownst to them, there were some people eavesdropping when she revealed her secret.
Like the guy over there? Like...
The little Oceanid is accused of being directly responsible for driving the water away, and faces the greatest dilemma of her life.
And then?
In the end, she makes the brave decision to sacrifice herself to save her lover, and the rest of humanity.
I told you, a Little Mermaid freaking Hans, like... Wait, Christian Anderson... Wait, Christian... Oh my god. Christian Hans Anderson story. Damn it. Okay. Well, it's not the same way that I expected, though. But still.
Huh? But didn't they all treat Cleo like a villain? Why would she want to save them after that?
Same question the freaking Little Mermaid had to face.
Well, she mainly wanted to save her lover, plus everyone who'd stood up for her.
Oh, Kirara. Oh, she just went directly straight to her bed. She didn't say hi. By the way, how are we doing with time? Okay, we have 10 minutes. We're fine.
Through her love for her human partner, she was able to find an even greater love, one that extended to all of humanity. Surely the biggest strength of Cleo's character.
There's actually something else that bothers me.
Okay.
You know the protagonist is supposed to represent the director, right? And she never had the chance to become a hero in our world.
I mean, what about it? She should have, damn it. She was a hero to all of you.
If we're serious about dedicating this show to her memory, we should make the ending as true to life as possible.
That's an opinion.
What about if the little Oceanid is hounded to death by people who hate her, her lover makes sure her secret never gets out, and humanity continues down the path to extinction?
Huh? No, wait, that doesn't even make a good... Wait, so they hound her to death? Her lover will make sure the secret never gets... The secret is already... It's already out! Huh? I'm like, down to extinction... Why, though? Why so sad? Does your director would want you to live in a world like that? Let's be honest. Let's be freaking honest. This is to honor her memory, also honor her whatever she envisioned.
That sounds like too cruel of an ending to me. And perhaps a little irresponsible to present to the audience.
I wouldn't. I would hate to freak. I've already been in places like that are like that. That it's just like leaves you with a freaking like bad taste in your mouth, and it's like, oof. I paid. I paid $50 to come here, and on the top of that, I spent 2 to 4 hours sitting in my seat. All for that. Already in cinema, we feel like that, and it's all like, don't do that to me.
That ending would be a perfect mirror to Director Aureli's death. Both arbitrary and meaningless.
That's the thing, we don't... Not everybody, like, you can blame the modern authors to having, like, endings like that. But at the same time, like, for example, what's the name, the play Waiting for Godot, it's like, to be fair, it's more, like, there's humor in it at the very least, but it's meaningless. And it's like, yeah, no, like, why do art that is gonna just share sadness and not really an escapism, or not even an escapism, not really a closure to this pain? It's just like, I just get like that kind of like, I mean, each their own, right? Like, this is an opinion, but like, whenever like I've had directors to be like, yes, let's just swim in our pain and let's just like, you know, embrace it and like live in it and just like share this pain with people. I'm like, no, I don't want your pain. I already have pain of my own. I already have like pain of people that I love, that I care about. Like, I don't need your pain. I understand it exists. I'm okay to be aware of it. Like, if you want to share that with me, like, that's okay. But not 2 hours of it to explain to me how much you feel it. That's okay. Like, each their own. I don't need 2 hours to be told how much you feel, because I already feel too much. No, sorry. This is an opinion. Okay, moving on.
On the day when she went missing, Director Aurelie had instructed us all, somewhat out of the blue, to leave the court of Fontaine and wait for her outside the city.
Did she know?
We waited and waited at the rendezvous point, but she never came. By the time we returned to the city, she disappeared without a trace. We looked for her. The Gardamex looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. Increasingly, all the signs seemed to point to her being the latest victim in the serial disappearances case.
The director was the kindest soul in the world. Yet she was senselessly sacrificed for the sake of a so-called experiment by someone who had nothing to do with her at all.
But doesn't the way she suddenly told you to leave the city suggest that maybe she had some sense of what was about to happen? It almost seems as if she was moving you to safety.
That's in a way to save you, to keep you protected and safe, like the freaking Oceanid in the script you just came with. Like, oh my god, like, why do we have to make it so sad as to, like, they beat her to death and humanity's doomed?
I've been trying to follow up on that ever since, but all my efforts so far have turned up nothing. Villemont might know something, but he won't open up to me.
Villemont? The one who's playing the role of the villain?
Maybe he is a real-life villain.
Yeah. He's been overwhelmed by grief. I think the director's death hit him hardest of all.
Grief? Guilt, more like. Also, I have a hard time imagining that anyone took it harder than me.
Oh. This is one thing that when you lose someone, I hate the competition of like who feels the saddest. I'm so sorry. I've lost people in my life, and one of the things that I think to this day I've had a hard time like speaking to certain people that also cared for these same people. I'm like, I've had a hard time. Maybe I'm talking specifically about a one person. To this day I have problems with the one person that took it as in like, I am the biggest victim out of all this tragedy because I was the one who loved this person the most. And I was like, excuse me? I'm sorry? I'm like, also, like, let me explain a little bit the context without going too much. I spent months taking care of this person. Like, like also other people along with me spent months taking care of this person. This person was there, but not there the whole time, like to take care of this person. Like this person, like the victim, like the worst victim out of all, was very much working all the time and didn't have time. Like like I don't know if he had time. It didn't seem like the person was making time to be there the whole time. And this is not to say that the pain would be less. Absolutely not. But like so many of us were like too involved, like to feel the impact was on everybody. And like nobody can like measure like, okay, you had this much pain inflicted on you because of the law. You had this much pain and you just had a little bit of this much pain. I don't know. I just don't know, but like I just remember being so hurt by those words because I was grieving like I was basically like freaking crying rivers on the inside. And I was so tired of everybody telling me that they were because like there were other people along like this guy wasn't the only one. I was like I carried other people, maybe less aggressive and maybe less like conscience about it. Like some people were like just feeling that the whole world was falling on them, and that is I understood. But I didn't want to input more, like saying, hey, also I'm here I'm also grieving, by the way. No, I didn't want to do that. But the person who just said it out loud like that, I did have trouble. Like to this day, I just don't know how to like speak like to this person, because I'm like, do you realize that everybody feels, that everybody has like feelings, and that like we were all hurt, and you just come and tell me you were the biggest and the highest pain, like that, like the biggest victim, and like with the highest pain that everybody else. I was like, no. I like, sorry, instant memory. I like me having like, oh damn it, sorry, memory lane, but it's just like I hate that. I'm like, Polo, I liked you until now. Like I liked you, okay, but like saying that, like who can really measure that? That's like I can give way if, like, for example, the partner, the husband, wives, whatever, like whoever is like a lifetime partner, like, or like children, I can give away, like, yeah, like if the dad of the family dies, I feel that even like if I'm like, even if like say that I'm like the cousin or something like that, like I pretty much think like the one who like goes to sleep with and wakes up next to him is gonna suffer 10 times more than me. Because me, I'm just a cousin who just like, I could be very close, I could be there like every weekend, or like I'll call every day, I don't know. Anyway, I don't have that kind of relationship with any of my cousins so far, and like one just got married, but even though like I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I feel more pain if my, knocking on wood, my cousin were to I'm here for Rinoa's stories. But you know, like I feel that like the now wife of my cousin Kate just got recently married. Like congrats, congrats cousin. By the way, like, but say like if, oh my god, knocking on wood, if my cousin would be like passing away the next day, I wouldn't be like, yes, I'm the most hurt person in the whole world because I knew my cousin since we were kids. Like damn it, the first like 5 people that I remember in my life, one of them, my cousin, for sure, yeah, like, true. But does that mean that I feel more pain than the wife? Absolutely not. I wouldn't, like, and let's say I will never know if that's true or not, but even then, there's limits. There's like, okay, there's the whoever was the whoever was the partner, whoever was the children, whoever was the grandpa. I mean, there's levels, right? And when, like, people fight within those circles, like the children, like, children versus the mother. Why? Who is to say who feels the most? Already, it's too much. It's too much. Those are so close bounds, and like fighting over that, it's so dumb. This wasn't the case. This wasn't the case of like children, the mother. It was a little bit more complicated. Well, we were all family, and I just hated those like fights about like who is hurt the most, and I see the aftermath of these situations, like how many years has it been? Like, it's been 11 years later after the death of this person that we were all like very, like, that it was a very core person in, like, in the family that passed away. Like, after 11 years, I can see who is still affected after 11 years and who's not, and who's probably still, like, I don't think that nobody was the same after that in my family, but like you can see the levels, and even then you can never judge who really felt the most pain. I don't know. I still don't know. I don't think that I'll ever know, but yeah, I don't feel that nobody has the right to say that. Absolutely no one. There might be some people who be like, that probably from an outside perspective, oh, probably he felt that must have been the hardest for him because, like, he was the husband, she was the wife. I don't know. Like, you can probably think that, but you will never, and absolutely don't say it in their faces. You will never know. Okay, moving on, because it's already time. So we'll have to, like, oh my god, we'll finish where this conversation finishes off. Okay, so let's see.
Because, well, speaking of the play being true to life, I was deeply, madly in love with Aurelie.
Oh, fudge, okay. Okay, I'm so sorry for, like, lashing a whole rant about this. I'm so sorry. Okay, I did say partners are a little bit... Okay, but was it reciprocal? Or was it just, like, no, but like deeply, madly, like, I hope that you were already in a relationship, but even then I'm like, how young was this art director that she took in this boy and she took... Okay, wait, what? I thought that we were talking about someone older. Okay, sorry. Okay, moving on. I didn't say anything.
What? You kept that one quiet.
Okay.
It's time to be upfront with you all. No more keeping secrets from each other. We'll never be able to agree on the ending if we can't be honest about how we feel.
Oh my god, okay.
I did tell her how I felt once, but she turned me down pretty much straight away.
Okay. I go again to my point, you will never know who felt the hardest. Also, like, that is very sad, like, someone that rejected you, like, also passing away, and you were still very much, oh my god, still working with someone that rejected you. Oh my god, already, the anxiety. I'm like, okay, to be fair, that has happened to me a couple of times, but thank the... okay, now, one to this day... no, it's horrible to keep working with someone that you already confessed feeling. I don't like the word confess, it sounds so wrong. But one of them, like, kind of like he figured it out. That one I don't have contact with that guy anymore, and thank the Lord that didn't work out, because we were really mismatched. We really weren't made for each other. I don't know what I was thinking back in the day, but I was pretty much in a bad place. So pretty much whatever I had feelings for was also in the wrong place. So yeah, no, he was a good guy, but we had really very different ways of looking at life, so that wouldn't have worked. Moving on, but yeah, it's horrible, like, you have to keep working with. I quitted pretty much that job a little bit after. Thank the Lord that things changed in my life. Like, I didn't quit because, oh my god, because I don't want to work with this guy anymore. No, it was because I had other things great going on in my life that back in the day. So, yeah, no, that pretty much saved me from staying there, but it's horrible. Anyways, yeah.
She said that we were all like brothers and sisters to her, and she'd never considered us as potential romantic partners.
Damn, that's rough. When they, like, consider you a brother, oh my god, I'm so sorry. But again, like, brother is really the one that, like, is raised with you, and like, and also, like, I don't know, under the same parent, but I can't really say that whoever grew up with me within my house, oh my god, you're like my brother. I don't know if I truly believe that. I don't know. I can see, like, considering friends like brothers and sisters, but can it be really 100% be that? I once considered a couple of people to be really like a brother and a sister to me, and like that didn't pan out. Like that didn't pan like that friendship relationship like didn't pan out to be like a familial bond as I thought it would be. It really much like the moment I wasn't like really useful to them, like I wasn't their sister anymore. So like my brothers never did that to me. Thank the Lord. Like my brothers are like they can become distant and they can become close, but like the bond is really always there. I don't know. What I mean distant is we don't really live like with each other anymore. Like we don't really like talk every day or stuff like that. But like when I need them, or when they need me, we both know. We both know, and we don't like. It's not like, oh my god, I have to be so anxious about what they're gonna think of me as friends or stuff like that. It's like, no. They know the worst parts of me and they know the best parts of me, so... And I know their best and worst. Well, maybe sometimes they hide the worst. They don't want to tell their big sister what they done in life, but still, like, I'm there for them and love them anyway. But anyway, bros, if you're watching this, I love you anyways. Doesn't matter. Like, I mean, hopefully you never killed anyone, so... But even then, it would be hard for me not to love you. Like, it would be painful to love you, but I'd still be loving you, damn it. Anyways, let's finish this conversation. So, poor Polo. I mean, it should have been called Paul, damn it. Why Polo?
Not that it came as a shock or anything. It was what I was expecting to hear. So I told her I'd always be there for the troop, and I'd always be there for her.
Oh, cutie. Oh, sweetie, that's okay.
I said, maybe one day in the future, when everyone's settled into their own lives and on the up and up, and managing the troop no longer required her constant attention, well, maybe then she could reconsider what she really wanted in her life. And now, that day will never come.
Oh, Paulo.
So if I'm the one writing this ending, then I'm gonna make sure it does right by O'Reilly. I won't let anyone get in the way of that.
Aurelido. Okay.
In that case, you have to straighten things out with Vilmont once and for all, face to face.
Okay.
We've all had our differences of opinion over the ending, but those two have never seen eye to eye on anything. One of them has to compromise if we're ever going to reach a final decision.
Well, if that's where we're at, looks like it's time to go visit Vilmont.
Are you ready to face the truth?
Honestly, I'm slightly terrified. But for the sake of our final performance, I'll do whatever it takes. Funny you should ask, though. You really do get what I'm going through right now.
I certainly do.
Oh.
Come on, everyone. Allons-y!
I really love the allons-y. Okay, damn it, people. We're gonna have to pause this, which I hate. I'm gonna try to see what can I do in the meantime before next Monday comes. If I can probably do I don't know, another Genshin Impact stream. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be breaking my brains for this one. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna switch the screen because I can't really stay today very long to keep playing. I wish that was the case, but yeah, no, people. Probably soon we're gonna have not a huge switch for you guys. What I'm planning for the next because I'm changing my schedules, my availabilities in terms of like how I work and everything. It shouldn't affect much to the streams. I believe. I'm still waiting for confirmation if the confirmation of the schedules are being accepted, because there were some switches at work and stuff like that. So I'm trying to protect the streams. What might happen, the only switch or change, the little one change, might actually be Chill Genshin Mondays, because I might have to be working very early in the morning. So what might happen be that we're gonna be doing streams from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern time, Montreal time. But yeah, I'm trying to see, because that might be the only change. That's what I'm hoping to be the only change. You know, I am also considering to make them longer, because if I'm doing a story quest, I don't know, well, also like how many story quests do we have left? But also we might have more. So if I keep doing Storyquest and stuff like that, or just events, maybe 3-hour streams might be better for the Chill Genshin Monday. So I'm willing to compromise to be like, okay, we're gonna do them early, but we're gonna do more. I don't know. I'm gonna try to see. I'm still waiting for confirmation if that's gonna happen, because if I'm obliged to work very early in the mornings of Tuesday, that's probably gonna be an issue for me. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I cannot. Right now, I cannot make any promises, but I'm in the process of that, so I'm letting you know, because I am a person that usually tells stuff even if I shouldn't be telling it so much in advance. But I'm fine. I tend to overshare. That's, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's we're fine. We're fine here. Nothing that really like it puts me in danger, so we're good, as long as I'm not like exposing myself like, oh my god, like you come visit me down here in my. We're fine. So yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching. For those watching now, later, or before, I really appreciate you all. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow on Twitch, and you can also find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever is your cup of tea. And I forgot to mention at the beginning of the stream, but for those watching on YouTube, you can leave a comment down below and give a thumbs up if you like the video. Letting you know. But yeah, that's about it. We're gonna leave the story of Furina for later. It's interesting. I didn't expect it to be that complicated, or going into the story, like the backstories of the troop. I knew there was going to be something about a troop. I knew that Furina was going to find purpose, kind of like being involved in this quest in the troop. So I really hope that that's her happy ending or beginning of her life, because damn it, she really deserves a very well lived life after all her suffering. After all her suffering. Damn it. Okay. Like I'm still something is not sitting well in my stomach. Anyways, people, thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow for Final Fantasy night. If I do a Genshin night, it might not be tomorrow, because the problem is that tomorrow we have the servers down from Genshin. If I do another Genshin night, I'm gonna have to consider it for Thursday. Poor Final Fantasy. Thursdays are cursed, because I think next week is gonna be cursed too. I'm gonna let you know, because I'm still figuring out. They scheduled me for like 9:45 p.m. Our stores close at 9. Why am I there at 9:45? I don't know, people. I just don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do in 45 extra minutes, but that will make me late for the stream, and I just don't know what to tell you. But anyways, I was going to save that piece of information for later, but hey, yeah, that's about it. I'll figure it out. I'll let you know, guys, what's gonna happen next week. But as for this week, I don't know if we're gonna have 2 Genshin nights. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for Final Fantasy. Let me press the button right. Bye!